And welcome back into some college hockey here at the Igloo. It's the Temple Owls taking on the Westchester Golden Rams. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt Renier, and I'll be live here with you on the call today. Temple's entering this matchup off a 6-5 win against Rutgers last night. As the faceoff begins. And the Owls win the draw. No, the Golden Rams will win it. Puck gets back into the Golden Rams zone. Harry Lane takes it up the ice. It's quickly met over the middle. Charles Phelps races into the corner. Alex Milios quick to follow. Lane once again tips it out. The Owls are quick to meet it. Malik Lansdowne with it. Brings it up the left side of the ice. Fires towards the net. The shot is on net, but it's a good save by Chad Simmerman for the Golden Rams. Simmerman with a 90.6 save percentage this season. So far, so good for him. One shot, one save. 9:24 to play. The Golden Rams once again win the tip-off, but the Owls keep it in the offensive zone. Ringwood puts it in front of the net, takes a shot, and no good. The Golden Rams quickly now on the attack. Westchester brings it up. The Owls trying to dump it out, trying to get back on the neutral ice. It goes over the blue line. They are forced to get out of the zone. Petullo now goes into the corner behind the net, chasing down the loose puck. The Owls get it across the blue line and are racing back up once again. Race across the middle, trying to get the shot off, but it's quickly broken up. And a good job by the Rams to stop the attack once again. Puck now behind the Owls net. Once again, racing behind. Michael Urey with it behind. Gets it over the middle. Back into the Rams' offensive zone, but they're quick to deny it. Some conflict right underneath our camera. Gets knocked down, but Rams come away with the puck. Jake Hoop now with it. Shoots it up the middle, and it's going to be called an icing. That's our first icing of the evening. Jake Huak was trying to clear the zone. Fortunately, it's a little bit too much muster on the pass and not a single player there to meet it, so back they go into their zone. As we get set for another tip-off. The Owls win their first tip-off of the night. They're going to take their shot bar towards the net, and it is in! Seth Lerner shoots, he scores! His first goal of the game and his first of the season. The sophomore defender firing at the back of the net, getting it just past the goalkeeper's glove as the Owls strike first with 17:50 to play in the first period. What an incredible shot. Can't draw it up any better than that, folks. Quickly winning the face-off, getting it out to the defender. He has the lane. He takes the shot. The Owls strike first. And this time the Owls once again winning the face-off. Offsides is called. Alex Maglio leading the charge. 3 goals and 3 assists for him so far this season. He had a slow start to the season. He's picked it up a lot since October began. Rams win the faceoff. Shepard gets it across up the middle. Gets it deep into the out zone. Lansdowne fighting against the Rams defender. Jake Harmon is now chasing the puck behind the net. Lansdowne able to get it out to his... Fires towards the net. Goes off the leg. No good on that shot. Puck sails over the boards. And that time the shot was by Harry Lane. Lane with 11 games played this season, 3 goals and 5 assists. He has Insanely strong shot, as it was shown in the game against Buffalo, where he had 2 goals. Temple once again winning the faceoff. Both teams are 3 for 3 on faceoff so far. This puck's going to go deep in the neutral zone. We might have a collision here. Owen chasing behind the net, but McCormick gets it. Goes back behind the net. Stelasio puts it back in. Keeping in play. Owen fires towards the net. Sails over the goalkeeper's head, but it doesn't go in. Back into the left corner. Stelasio trying to fight forward. Some collision against the board. Blake Richmond fighting up against the Carter. Stelasio chasing into the corner. Doing a good job to keep it in the Ram zone. And Westchester clears it out. And icing is called. That time Alexandre Pelletier was clearing the zone. 12 games played for the defender this season. And his stats have come in, all of the stats he's picked up this season, 3 goals, 6 assists, and all of his 9 points, have actually come in the last 6 games. So he has really picked it up after a slow start to his season. Gals win the draw. Trying to fight forward. Nearly hitting her camera in the process. Mike Arura now behind the net with the puck. Net with some resistance. Gets it back out to Leonard. Leonard fires again. Hits the net over the boards. All out of bounds. And Lerner was eager to take his shot. That would have been his second of the game. And the Rams win the draw. Very even face-off battle of this game so far. Each team winning 4 of the face-off battles so far. Icing looks like it will be called. Instead, Lerner picks it up. Good instincts by Lerner to just take the puck and clear the boards. Puck once again the Rams zone. It has been all Temple so far in this contest. Petulio races up the left side. Fires towards the middle. Gets it to his player. Moses takes a shot. It goes off the pads of Glick and goes right into the stick of Hunter Ringwood, who's chasing up the ice, but it's quickly broken up. Petulio breaks it up. Petulio now at center ice. And he'll take this one himself, weaving through traffic in the process. Instead, he'll just dump it into the zone for exchange. Temple just looking to clear these boards. Fighting through traffic. Leonard fires. Kuczynski now with the ball. Trying to get it to Rudolph. Gets it out to Barrett, but it's quickly broken up. Lane once again breaking it up. Puck hits the top of the net, and once again is ruled out of bounds. 14:54 here to play. Temple right now, it's all them so far. 1-0 lead for the Owls. Owls doing a good job keeping in the zone. Barrett with some collision against Seaman. A good job by Shepard to clear it out of the zone and force the Owls to retreat. Stonefield now with it. Back to Greasy. Shepard breaks it up. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to bring up, fires towards the net. No good once again. Brings it up, trying to get it to the goal. Shoots, and it's no good. With a collision in the corner. But Stonefield keeps it in play. And just in time, Chad Zimmerman falls on it just at the last second, having to use his glove to dive on top. Stonefield fired on that time. Brett Zimmerman for diving on top at the last moment. Zimmerman with a winning record so far. 8 games played. He's credited with 4 wins and 2 losses on the season. Facing over 260 shots so far this season. Back in neutral territory. Fires towards the net. It's quickly broken up. The Owls doing a great job so far of neutralizing the Golden Rams attack. Fires towards the net. Sails wide right. That time it was Brendan Whittaker who took the shot. Carter McCormick now trying to race up through the middle. It's quickly broken up. And the Owls take it back out to neutral ice. Racing up, Michael Walker takes a shot. Quickly scooped up by Zimmerman. Zimmerman, 4 shots faced so far today, and he has the goal allowed, but so far, he's done a good job. As we get set for another face-off here, still 13:35 to play here in the first period. They're at the Rams for the win on the face-off. After collision near the corner once again. Golden Rams dump it out to neutral ice. Lerner picks it up. Racing across the middle. Lerner gonna take a shot. Zimmerman once again gobbles it up. That time, actually, it was Matthew Gunietz who took the shot. Temple wants the face off, and Lerner dumps it in. Quincy keeps it in play. The Rams are able to dump it out towards neutral ice, still in their zone, and the Owls are forced to retreat. Gunian picks it up. Lerner with the puck, falls down as he passes out to Guniet. Sails all the way up to the end of the ice. No icing is called, however. Some collision once again. All the action happening right in front of us at this moment. Fighting for the puck behind the net. Gets it out to Pilarski. Once again at neutral ice. Petulio keeping it in play. And Stalasia just dumps it in. Stonefield, the only one chasing. In conflict once again. Bounces in front of the net. Takes a shot in front of the net. And Michael Ernst missing an opportunity. Went right through his skates. Could have been his second goal of the game. For the Owls. Instead, they're now backed up behind their own net. Trying to get it. It's quickly broken up and picked up. And Alex Milagio. They're breaking it up. Pilarski now with it chasing in the middle. Gets out to Lansdowne. Lansdowne fires towards the net. Broken up by a few of the Golden Rams in the process, so it goes into the corner. Pilarski with it. It's broken up. Sanders keeps it in play. And Lane's going to take this one all the way down to the other end. Nice cut inside. Tries to take a shot. Bounces off and goes into the corner. Owls bench is signaling that they want a penalty called. The whistle is blown, blowing everything dead. We're waiting on the call. And it looked like that time Nolan Sauer was getting wrapped up by one of the attackers, one of the forwards on that one. That time it looked like John McEwen was holding him a little too long. No penalty is called, so instead it'll be a face-off in the outside of the ice. Temple wants the face-off, bringing it up the ice once again. Magila fires, tries to get it towards. No good on the shot, and it goes wide right. Walker now with it. Elagio in the corner fighting. Up against Harmon. Charles Phillips now with it. Forced to dump it back in. Elagio up against McCormick. Trying to get it to Walker, but unable to connect on the pass. Bringing it up the ice now is Jake Harmon. Tries to shoot it over the middle. Instead, it goes behind the net. The Golden Rams, no goals yet scored for them so far. However, they have been responding well. They haven't allowed Temple to pick up any momentum from their first goal so far. As Malik Lansdowne brings it up. Lansdowne brings it up over neutral ice. That time trying to get it to Barrett. It bounces off his stick. Barrett once again with the puck, trying to get it inside. He shoots, trying to fight forward in front of the net. But Zimmerman once again doing a good job of keeping it out of the net. And a big hit from David Wilf, knocking Jacob Vitulio's stick out of his hand in the process. Mouse once again with it. Barrett now has the puck. Loses it. Fires towards the net. Bounces off the stick of Carter in the process. Tertulio racing up the ice. He's played almost every minute so far. Benitez breaking up his shot, though. Tries to shoot in front. Sails wide right of the net. And the Owls are just going to clear it out, trying to regroup. I was trying to get some rotations in here. Just under 10 to play in the first period. The Owls with the puck once again in neutral ice. They dump it back into the Ram zone. Once again, Hopkins shoots Stalacio behind the net now. Richmond following suit. Harmon trying to fall on top of the puck. Carter now fighting against Stalacio. Richmond now in fit against two Rams defenders. Puts it in front. Goes just past the stick of Stalacio. Fires towards the net. Bounces off the leg of Robbie Moses. And Temple, and once again, the Rams coming away unscathed. Fires towards the net once again. Bounces off the shoulder of Carter. Richmond comes down with it. Fires towards the net. It sails wide right. Stalacio fighting against Carter, who's able to get it out of the zone. Temple forced to retreat. Richmond dumps it back into the Ram zone. More rotations now for the Owls. A whole new line out for the Temple. And gets it out to Carter. Comes over to John McEwen. McEwen trying to get into the middle. Back quickly against the boards by Jacob Greasy. Racing up the ice now. Temple once again on the attack. Pilarski loses it in the process. Going to get past the stick of Ringwood and Westchester once again on the attack. Still searching for their first goal of the game. Carter fires towards. Sails wide right. Temple dumps it out towards neutral ice. No icing this call as it bounced off the stick of Lansdowne. So Westchester gets another chance. Fires towards the net. Goes past the glove of Gilf. Temple trying to clear it out. Fires towards the net. Whittaker shot sails just wide left of the post. Whittaker now with another chance in the corner with the puck. Gets it to the defender, shoots. It's quickly broken up. And a near disaster for the Owls. Stephen Gilk, miscommunication with the defender, forced to fall on top of it. When in doubt, just fall on top of it. It's never worth the risk. It looked like there was some miscommunication with him or the defender if he was going to clear it out or not. Instead, he saw the attackers coming, just fall on top of it, take the face off. 7:04 to play. Fires towards the net. Still with the puck. The Owls cleared out of their zone once again. Gio now with it. Lose the puck, and it's back out to neutral ice. And a little bit too much mustard on that pass. It goes off the stick of Michael Walker. Ends up hitting the Westchester bench in the process. Temple right now out shooting Westchester 8-2 right now. Only one goal so far. So credit Chad Zimmerman for not letting that first goal get to him. Since then, 6 shots, no goals allowed. Turner now with it. Loses the puck in the process. Whittaker's going to take it now. He's got one man to beat. Shoots towards the net. Bounces off the post and no good on the shot. Temple now once again fit. Charles Phillips races up the ice, trying to get it into the center. That was met quickly by 2 defenders. Maggio fighting for it with his own stick. Phillips still with it in the corner, up against 2 defenders. And McCormick breaks it out, but Walker's able to keep it in the zone for the Owls. Only one man in the attack offensive zone for the Owls right now. Takes the shot, sails wide right, and a diving save by Chad Zimmerman to fall on top of it just at the last moment. Wachowski was in hot pursuit after he took the shot, but Chad Zimmerman jumping on top of the puck to save it. He's faced a lot of adversity in this game so far. Only 1 goal allowed, though. Temple, credit them for the win on the faceoff. Trying to get out to the defender instead. Westchester going around, just going to scoop it right up. Michael Megby with it. Instead, the Owls break it up again. Stonefield couldn't hang on to the puck. Forced to go behind his own net. Owls looking to just dump it out. Majiski now with it, trying to get to Rudolph. Goes off his stick. Then he clears it out of the zone. The Owls are forced to retreat. Lansdowne loses the puck in the process. Trying to dive into it. Trying to break up the pass. Kuczynski now with it once again, trying to break to the outside, looking for the lane, going behind the net, putting it in front, and no good once again. Barrett now with the puck, up against the boards, facing 3 defenders in the process. Looks like a penalty will be called against the Golden Rams. And indeed, it is a penalty. This time it will be against number 25, Jay Cook. It looked like it was a cross-checking penalty from the signal to the referee was giving. Power play advantage now for Temple, looking to make it a 2-0 ball game with 5 minutes to play. Temple, good job keeping the zone. It skates out just, so they're forced to retreat once again. Rams, despite being a man down, are being very aggressive on this penalty kill. Pilarski looking for the shot, takes it. Good job by Simon once again as the Rams clear the zone. And a near dangerous and a chance to score on the penalty kill. But the Owls are quick to stop it. A near disaster for Temple. Despite being on the penalty kill, the Owls are being extremely aggressive. Takes a shot, fires. It goes into the pads. Michael Uri took the shot. Some conflict between Ringwood and Aiden Smith. Smith had a few choice words after that one. In that last possession, it looks like the Temple player was over the line before the puck crossed into the zone. No offsides was called out. Rudolph on the faceoff. Temple wins it once again. Goes past the stick of Lansdowne. Westchester once again clears it out. Walker gets it over to Rudolph. Rudolph fires it once again. Westchester clears it out once again. Minute 15 gone in the power play. Temple still looking to try and make it a 2-0 game. Uski handed on to it. Lansdowne dumps it off. Ekhoff fire. Rudolph fires. Goes wide left. Lansdowne with it now. Rudolph helping him in the corner. Trying to keep it. Temple now once again with the puck. Back to Lansdowne. Good fire once again. Uchi trying to get to the middle to Rudolph. Fighting for it towards the middle. And Simon falls on top, but just in time. Simon 12 shots faced already, and we still have 3 minutes to go in the third period. Westchester only 2 shots of their own. Only 12 seconds left on the penalty kill, so if they're able to clear it here, that should wrap it up. Westchester wins the faceoff, but the Owls still have it in their zone. Not anymore as Lane dumps it out. Westchester comes away unscathed from the penalty kill. Even man game now, 5-on-5. Richmond now, if it fires, it goes over the top of the net. Goes out of bounds the process. Some collision there between him and Lane. Very physical game so far here to play with just under 3 to go. Rips on the faceoff. And Westchester wins it once again. As we are trying to keep it in the zone. Instead, Westchester brings it out, fires towards the net. Good save by Glick in the process. Collision now in the corner here. Temple trying to clear it out. Gets it over the middle, takes a shot. It sails way over the head of the goalkeeper. That time, Jake Harmon took the shot, trying to shoot again. Glick once again falling on top of it. We have some conflict here. The players exchanging a few choice words as the referee's trying to break them up. It looks like we might be getting another penalty. No, we will not. Instead, they are just switching out the players. No, indeed, we will be getting a penalty. This time it's going to be on Temple. Number 12, excuse me, Charles Phillips. Head into the box. This will be a 2-minute penalty. So the first power play opportunity now for Westchester. Trying to make this an even game before first period ends. It's now a 4-on-4, excuse me, as there was another penalty called against Westchester. So Jacob Vitulio heads into the box. Even man game now. Westchester still looking for its first goal of the game. Only 3 shots on nets compared to 12 for Temple. No one's unable to hang on to it as the Owls are forced to go back into their own zone. Perhaps trying to kill some time here. Don't want to give Westchester any opportunities to tie things up. Lands down now with it behind the net. Keeping it himself. Dumps it off to Rudolph. With Barrett. Barrett keeps it spinning in traffic. Still with the puck. Wojcicki keeping it himself. Still with it. Gets it out. Forced to dump back into Barrett. Barrett with it up against 3 men. Whittaker will keep this one himself. He's got a breakaway opportunity here. Takes the shot. It sails wide left. Pelletier now with it. Back to McCormick. Goes past his stick. Under a minute to play here in the first period. McCormick now with it. Gets it out to Patellier. Temple quickly breaks it up. Barrett once again with it. Keeps it in. Gets it to Wojcicki. Wojcicki. Good save. McCormick diving in front of his stick to prevent him from passing it to the middle. Barrett trying to get to Wojcicki. Fires towards the net. Magilio now with it. Wojcicki one last chance. 10 seconds here to play. Dumps into the corner. Trying to get in the front. And that will do it for the first period. Temple out shooting the Golden Rams 12-3 as they hold on to a 1-0 lead after the first period. We're going to take a quick break here, but when we come back, we'll have plenty more action for you here as Temple is taking on Westchester.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back into Mount Laurel, New Jersey, here at the Igloo, home of the Temple Owls, who currently lead the Westchester Golden Rams 1-0. And here are your first period stats. Temple outshot the Golden Rams 12-3, which is very good for Temple, just holding Westchester to 3 shots on goals. They're a club that has had over 40 shots per game in the last 5 matchups that they've played. And it's been no drama for Stephen Glish, the Temple goaltender. His defense has been blocking shots all night. The offense has had possession most of the night as well. But it's about finding the back of the net now. They answered with a goal less than 4 minutes into tonight's contest. Now they'll be looking to add some momentum as Westchester takes the opening draw here in the second period. Westchester, in their last 3 road games, have put up a total of 18 goals. They were blanked in the first period tonight. Puck is played across, shot in front, and there is the first shot of the second period into the glove of Stephen Glick, his 4th save of the night. That was Lane on the shot. Lane playing in his first game for the Golden Rams. Temple, it'll be Hunter Ringwood, star player this season. He leads the team in points with 7 goals on the season. Scored a goal last night as well. Now scoring in his last 4 games. Also added a couple assists 2 games ago. Puck is played on back. Reed has it taken, centering pass too high out, and the shot it followed up is blocked by the Owls. As that will pass thrown all the way to the opposite end. Temple on the puck. Shot is blocked in front, and it goes out of bounds. And so we are having some technical difficulties, so excuse the graphic up, but we're trying to get that settled in, but we'll still be on the call for you here on TU Ice. Temple once again leading 1-0. Here in the second period, it was Seth Lerner, his first goal of the season, to strike first for the Owls. The Owls are on the puck offensively. They're shooting on the right half of the ice as the puck is played in the neutral zone by Westchester. Making a spin move and getting swallowed up by the defense was the Westchester captain, Emerson Emery. Temple on the puck. Lerner trying to get it out of the zone. Westchester still with it, though. Now it's played on back to the Owls. 2-on-1 developing. Pass is thrown in front on nets, but able to push it aside was the Westchester goaltender. Temple still with the puck in the offensive zone, as they'll drop it back, and it's intercepted by the Rams. Golden Rams have just 4 shots all night. That puck is flown out for an icing call on the Golden Rams, so the Owls will have a face-off in their scoring end. Temple has outshot Westchester by 10 shots. Down the back of the net one time. Coming off of a victory last night against Rutgers. For their 6th win of the season. Now looking to take that momentum forward into tonight. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We are trying to get everything adjusted again, but still have the call for you radio style. As there's some, they had a fan as the net on top was off of its netting. But we're ready to play. Temple does not win the face-off, but they do retain possession. So Westchester takes it right back and now zooming into their offensive zone as they'll settle down the puck. With 6:28 to play here in the second, shot is blocked. Harmon from Westchester tried to deflect it, but it took a wrong turn. So there we do have everything now back and settled in for you guys at home. Once again, Temple up 1-0. Little over 4 minutes played in the second. Temple plays the puck. And shot put right on net. But able to stop it is Zimmerman. Zimmerman with his 15th stop of the night. Waiting for his offense to pick up some steam. Just 4 shots on net. He's been a big factor in just holding Temple to 1 goal. That came early on in the matchup also, so he's certainly settled in. Stopping his last 14 shots on net. Westchester trying to play the puck in the zone as it wraps around the end wall. This is Lerner on the puck, the Owls' goal scorer of the night. It's a big hit on McVeigh. Throws Lerner's stick. Gannett on the puck. Settles it down, but it's intercepted by the Golden Rams. There's Seth Lerner on the puck. Once again, he does not have his stick, trying to tap it away with his right hand. But it comes to Ringwood, and he gets punched in the face. And that's going to be a penalty on Westchester. Ringwood is upset. Just no reason there for Jacob Vitullo. One of Westchester's best players offensively will now be in the box after he just gave Hunter Ringwood a fist to the mask for no reason whatsoever, but the Owls will take it. They'll go on a man advantage. They did not convert on the only power play of the game back in the first period. Temple wins the draw. Plays the puck back. And on it is the defenseman Creasy. Puck is thrown in front of Zimmerman. The Owls trying to get something going. Already 30 seconds gone by. Again, shot put on in net. It's saved out and kicked away from Zimmerman. The Owls retreat back. Lands down. Pass to Creasy. He fanned on his pass. Temple stays with it. Now they enter the offensive zone. Shot put on, save made, and the rebound is swallowed up by Zimmerman. As a scuffle opens up in front. Now it appears Temple is going to the box, so it will be a 4-on-4 for the next 59 seconds. That's Jacob Creasy in the box. For example, as head coach Adam Calabrese is trying to understand why his team is going to the box. Very long discussion and bracing between a couple of the referees and Calabrese. The Owls just got that one shot on net on their power play that erupted into the two teams coming together, having some words to exchange. Now Temple goes to the box, creates a 4-on-4, so some open ice to play. As the face-off is won back by Westchester, but they can't control the puck. And it drops back into the neutral zone, and C.J. Phillips plays it and sends a pass across to Sauer. Sauer on for Pilarski. Puck played behind the net. And falling to his feet is Phillips. Here comes Westchester. German out in front, centering pass. And the shot is off target from Lane. A good setup there from the captain. Sauer now takes it out of the zone. "55 seconds in Westchester's power play. Maneuvering quickly into the zone is the captain as he falls onto his body, sliding after Glick made the save. He's a bit shaken up, might have caught a skate from Kabuchka. Looks like Kabuchka's knee just hit Glick in the head as he was set up with a perfect scoring opportunity, but Glick came out and was shaken up in the process, but he'll take it to stop play with 47 seconds left on the man advantage. It's Owen, Richmond, Wilf, along with Stonefeld, trying to kill this penalty for the Owls. The puck will be played to the left side of Stephen Glick. Glick, the senior of Langhorne, PA, as Westchester Stays on the puck. This is Vitulo. The setup man sets up the captain, but his shot is blocked away by Wolf, and he clears to kill some more time. 25 seconds left on the power play. Vitulo drops it back to the front, and there's a save made from Glick using his right pad. Sixth save of the night, third of the period, which already matches his total from the first period. So Westchester certainly getting to Glick more often in the second. He pounces on another puck. It's played out in front, shot all the way to the opposite end by Will for an icing call. This face-off will be to the right of Temple's netminder. It'll be Vachetsky on it for the Owls. And he's able to come up with it. Richmond on the left side dumps it into the offensive zone. This is Lerner now on the puck for the Owls. Here's Vachetsky. He has the puck deflected away from him. Now taking it the other way is the Golden Rams. Got just wide to the right side of Stephen Glick. It's put on by Carter. And plays it off of the wall, and it comes to the Owls. Shot, and they put it in! It's Brendan Barrett, the freshman, for the Owls to give them a 2-0 lead. Barrett with his fourth goal of the season. The freshman has certainly made an early impact. Now with 9 points this year for the Owls in their 14 games. And he gives them a 2-0 advantage over the Westchester. And with Seth Lerner picking up the assist, so how about that? A 2-point night for Seth Lerner, who just came into today's game with 1 point on the season. Nolan Sauer plays it off of the wall. Westchester's captain picks it up. Kabutchka has 3 Owls hovering over him. Drops it off. Puck shot out in front. And there was a swarm of players there to make sure it didn't get to Glick. Puck being played back now by Temple's Malik Lansdowne. As Sauer throws it into the neutral zone. Temple has certainly been getting the job done thus far tonight. Like to see them convert, which they just did. Puck is thrown in by Westchester into the Owls' end. Lansdowne drops it off for Pilarski. His pass intercepted, but the Owls retain it. Centering pass is broken up by a couple of Owls. And there's going to be a penalty coming up. A big hit taken from Ringwood again. And it'll send the Golden Ram to the box. number 45 in the box for Westchester. And Temple wins back the draw. Temple has had 2 power plays tonight. They did not find the back of the net in the first one, and then earlier this period they were given a man advantage and got called for their own penalty 61 seconds after. They are 0 for 2, but that second one only lasted about half the time. As there's a shot put wide of the net from Julian Rudolph. And now Westchester, shorthanded, incoming is Vitullo, but he has the puck stripped away from him. Now Westchester applying some pressure. Vitullo gets taken down hard. Westchester's bench was not happy with it, as Temple gets called for offsides. Jeff Buparlant, head coach for the Golden Rams, exchanging some words with the referee. He really thought it was a penalty. It should have been distributed. The puck is thrown in front of Zimmerman. And he covers up. There will be a face-off to his left side. 56 seconds left on the penalty kill. Temple wins the face-off. Sets one up in front. Unable to collect the pass, and now just keeping the puck in the zone. Good job there from Pilarski, but it does drop back. Gane plays it to neutral ice. Sauer will dump in. 22 seconds left on the man advantage, and that pass is intercepted by the Golden Rams. Short-handed, shot in front, and it's pushed away by Glick. Three seconds left on the power play, and time does expire. Westchester seemed to have, as there's a tripping call on Brendan Barrett right after Temple is unable to convert on the penalty. They will go to the box for the second time tonight, as Brendan Barrett, the freshman, gets called for a tripping with 6:45 left in the second period. Richmond wins the draw back for the Owls. And they clear it away. Richmond, Stonefeld, Lerner out there on the penalty kill for Temple. There's a puck. Pachuca, the captain, has his shot sticked away by Glick. Still applying pressure behind the net. Sets up a shot, and it's off of an Owl as it sails over the net. Good shot there from Westchester's Jake Harmon. The Temple has done a good job of, when Westchester is in the zone, of blocking shots so that they don't get to Stephen Glick. As Westchester wins back the face-off. This is Pachuca. Kabuchka. And that puck off of the skate of Westchester, again blocked away. Another block for the Owls as Whitaker playing it behind the net for the Golden Rams. They'll drop it back for Smith. And that puck will be cleared away by Wilf. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Brendan Barrett was called for a trip with 6:45 in the second. This is Phillips applying some pressure in Temple's offensive end. Vitula with the puck. He leads the team in assists, trying to pick one up right now. Shot just misses the net there by Lane. It comes all the way back to the front of the blue line. Another opportunity, but the puck skips over the stick of Kabutska. 3 seconds left on the power play. Lane passes over the stick, and out of the box is Barrett. Temple with their second penalty kill of the night. There's a shot in front. Skirmish in between the net. Lerner drops it back, and that shot is caught into the glove of Zimmerman. A good job there from Temple after they immediately went to the box following their power play. They went on the kill. Looked like Westchester had more advantages on Temple's power play, and then they went right to the box, but Temple able to settle them down. .410 to go in the second period. Westchester has won their last 3 road games, but they have been shut out tonight in Mount Laurel. Jacob Vitula, their setup man, has not had any points in the last 2 games. Those both came against Duquesne. So when your leading assist guy with another penalty is whistled out on, as we stop play with 3:18 to go. Going to be Ringwood into the box. Gets called for a minor roughing penalty. We've certainly had our fair shares of power plays tonight. No one has executed yet, though. Temple 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Westchester now going on their second one. And Temple able to come up with the face-off. Feld is playing it. I was just trying to kill some time. Stonefeld, Maglio, Phillips, and Wilf on the kill for Temple as Maglio shoots it away. Westchester trying to transition into the offensive end. Maglio trying to prevent that from happening. Here's Lane, shot on net. It's stopped with the rebound. Westchester is signaling that they scored, but the referee is calling it off. So no goal as Stephen Glick with his 11th save of the night to keep the shutout going. The rebound was laying out in front after Glick initially made the save, was just able to cover up the second attempt, and now the refs We're having a discussion in front of the Westchester bench. Still 72 seconds left on the power play. Now the refs pointing to someone from the Westchester end, and it looks like we're going to have another 4-on-4. So Alexander Pelliter just walked into the box. For the Golden Rams, so we'll have our second 4-on-4 of the game. We've seen a lot of penalties in this one tonight. Ringwood still in the box for the Owls, so on the 4-on-4 for Temple. It's Sauer out there with Lansdowne for the defenseman, and offensively, Pachetsky. Out there with Brendan Barrett. Now Sauer is actually going to come off. It'll be Jacob Creasy to replace him. So we'll have a 4-on-4 for the next minute and 12 seconds. As Pelliter from Westchester called for a penalty. Still some discussion going on between the Westchester bench and the officials. Holding up the face-off. That will be to the left side of Zimmerman. The first 4-on-4 came earlier in this period. It happened with 59 seconds left when Temple was on the man advantage. Now this time it occurs with still 72 seconds left on Westchester's power play to open up the ice. Temple wins the draw back. It's Creasy. Plays the puck off for Rudolph. Lansdowne throws a shot in net, and it's pushed away by Zimmerman. Here is Kabuchka maneuvering into the offensive zone. Drops it back to the point. Looking for Kabuchka on a centering pass was Shepard, but it's broken up by the Owls as they push to their offensive end. There's a shot blocked away. Using the pad was Chad Zimmerman. Kabuchka moves into the offensive zone, trying to set up number 27, Harmon. The pass was deflected by the Owls. Kabuchka once again moves into the zone, trying to get Westchester on the board. Now Temple is on the man advantage as their best offensive player, Hunter Ringwood, comes out of the box. And now here's Bachetsky along with Ringwood. Moving into the Owls offensive zone. Ringwood, that's a pass up for Sauer. Shot is off net. And now a whistle is blown. With 57.4 to play. And it looks like Lane might be heading to the boxes having a discussion with the official. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 now for the Owls for the next 28 seconds here in this second period. And they win the face-off back. Drops it off for Pilarski. Pilarski gives it back to Sauer. 5-on-3 once again for the Owls. Sauer plays it low. There's a shot put on net, but it's deflected and blocked away. This is Ringwood on the puck. Sets up. Gannett. This shot is saved. There's still 1 second left on the 5-on-3. As Alexander Pelletier literally has 1 foot out of the box, ready to get back onto defense. And there he goes. He'll be replaced by another Golden Ram, as they're just killing out some time on this power play and in the quarter. Less than 20 to go in the second. Westchester just sticking it behind the net. No whistle blown. The refs still see the puck. Now Temple comes away with it. The buzzer sounds here at the Igloo at the end of 2 periods here in Mount Laurel. The Temple Owls up on Westchester 2-0.
And welcome back into the third quarter of action here in this matchup between the Temple Owls and the Westchester Golden Rams, live here at the Igloo. Everybody, I'm Matt Rainier, once again with you on the call here today for this final third period of action. Temple currently leading the Golden Rams 2-0 at the moment. They've nearly been doubling their shots, outshooting the Golden Rams 23-11. It's been a bit more of an aggressive game. Plenty of penalties on both sides here today. As we get set to enter the final period of the game. And the Golden Rams win the faceoff. They are currently on a penalty kill at the moment. Due to number 44, Harry Lane's penalty back in the second period. This one's tipped and has to nearly goes past the skates of the goalers. There, brings it up. Cyrus takes a shot over, puts it in, just goes just past the net. That would have been Barrett's second goal of the game. Instead of the Rams clear it all the way down the other end of the ice. Some nice stick handling by Hunter Ringwood to get it inside to Brandon Barrett. Just couldn't connect. That would have been his second goal of the game. He had one back in the second period. The Owls now trying to get it back into the offensive zone. 18 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Rams. And McCormick clears it down. Just about wrap up their penalty kill. Collision for it down in the corner. Petullo with it. Instead, the Owls will clear it out. Ringwood brings it up, puts it over across the middle. Kubac's quick to scoop it up. They can't let it keep out of Ringwood's hands. Walker trying to pick it up. Instead, he'll dump it off. Ryan. Behind the net now, still waiting to make the move. Gets it over to Moses. He flips it into the Owl zone. Stonefield with it behind the net, trying to get it out of their zone. Goes past the goalie, behind the back of the net, into the corner. Tulio now, if it goes behind the net, looking for the open man, trying to get it to Moses. But it goes over the blue line. The Rams are forced to retreat. Gives it over to Shepard. Julio trying to tip him, but it gets it past his stick. The Owls are quick to recover. Get it out over the blue line. No, it's still in the offensive zone. Whittaker with it, trying to shoot towards the net. Good save by Glick to keep that in the net. The Owls advance. Stonefield with it, racing into the corner, trying to pick up the puck. Doesn't come away with it. Whittaker now with it. Back in the neutral zone. Barrett with it. Nice stick handling to get it into the corner. Rudolph in hot pursuit. Barrett with it now. Hit off by Lane in the process. Fires towards the net. And the shot from Lansdowne goes wide left. Trying to keep it in. Game getting very physical here early in the third quarter. Puck goes behind the net. Up towards the blue line. Rudolph dips it into the middle. Diskey couldn't connect. There in hot pursuit. Emery fires. Tries to get away. And able to tip away just at the last second. Was Malik Lansdowne diving into the shot to tip it into the corner, and the Owls recover. No damage done. Buski now with it. Racing up the edge, trying to get past multiple defenders, but it's quickly broken up and scooped up by John McMewen. Stellacio now with it. And getting very physical as we continue on. Walker now with it, fires towards the net, but Zimmerman blocks it with his shoulder pad. And it goes back into neutral ice. Walker just dumps it into the zone. Stellacio in hot pursuit. And instead, up against the corner here. Richmond fighting up against the board. Stellacio trying to help him poke it free. Gavin McEwen break free. McCormick now that fires towards the net. Goes past the stick of Zimmerman and into the corner. Trying to keep it in bounds. Leffner with the puck, but the whistle blows it dead. They're going to roll it a hand pass. This game is getting more and more physical. Penalties go lower on both sides of the ice here tonight. Both sides changing their entire rotations here. Shepard now with it. Trying to get to Harmon, but it bounced off his stick. His stick, it looks like it ends up breaking, so he's forced to switch out. Alsman now here on the left side. Trying to bring it up, but the Golden Rams deny it. That time Kupachika breaks it up. Back into the corner. Haynes fires towards the net. Goes just behind the net. Good job by Glick to keep it out of the net. Maglio with it. Goes behind the net. Greasy now with it. Gets it out, back out to neutral ice. Shepard forced to dump it off. He gets it inside, into the corner, up against multiple players. Still fighting for the puck. And the Rams forced to dump it out back into neutral ice. Waiting for them to clear the zone. They can't advance until they all get out. Finally, they're able to dump it in. Moses dumping it into the ice. Takes a shot. Some conflict in front of the net. But the Owls stop it in their tracks. Back out to center ice. Vititilio trying to get a shot off. Tries to shoot. It goes left. Once again behind the net for the Owls. Gets it out to Pilarski. Pilarski's trying to keep it, but the Rams doing a great job not letting the Owls back into their zone as Lansdowne's forced to retreat behind the net. Gets it out to Walker. Back into neutral ice. And the Rams dump it in. Lansdowne, some nice stick handling in front of the net. Maglia now up the left side. Pilarski go with it. Falls down. Lose control of the puck. And the Golden Rams scoop it up. And they're trying to break it up. And Gannett is able to get it away from the Rams. Barrett once again racing towards the net. The McCormick breaks it up. Rams dump it back into their zone. McCormick up against Barrett. Gets it past the stick. And that one goes off the stick of Rudolph and nearly hits the Temple coach in the head. Able to dive, able to move his body out of the way just in the nick of time, but that could have been a serious issue right there. That would have been. Thankfully, he's all right. There was some velocity behind that, too. You could hear the thud as it hit the wall in the process. And the Rams win the faceoff once again. Rudolph trying to clear it out. Fires towards the net. Great save by Glick once again. That time, John McEwen taking the shot. McEwen with 2 goals and 5 assists this year so far. Interestingly, both his goals came against Westchester's win over Western Michigan. It was an 8-2 victory earlier in October. Since then, though, there's only 2 assists to his name at this point. The Owls win the faceoff. Maglia trying to race out to the outside. Still fighting for it. One man to beat. Atelier stops and distracts. Owls keep it in the zone, and no one said they are going to say the puck was over the line. Freese couldn't keep it in the play, so it will be a faceoff once again. 13:02 here to play in the third period. Westchester wins the draw once again. Shepard with the puck. Trying to get it forward, but a good job by Michael Walker to break up the pass. Maglio bounces off his skates. Trying to get it inside. Thurman breaks it up. Maglio with it, some good stick handling here. Walker now with it. Maglio once again with the puck. Walker has it now. And Kubacha clears it out of the zone. He's racing up with it, trying to get Vitulio. Goes just past his stick and behind the net. Stonefield with it in the corner. Greasy now with it. And he's just going to dump it all the way down into Westchester zone, and icing is called. Some fresh faces, some fresh skates now for the Rams. Getting closer and closer to the halfway point in the third period. Stonefield against McEwen in the corner. McEwen goes behind the net. Trying to get to the defender on the outside to get a shot off. The opposite defender takes the shot. That one goes off the pads of Glick once again. Sorry, Hope was the shooter that time. Once again, the puck in the corner. Stonefield with it. Westchester keeps it over the blue line, so it will remain in the out zone. Two players falling down into the corner. That time Stonefield and McEwen fighting for it in the corner. Whistle blows the play dead. We might have another penalty coming up here. May have been interference preventing Stonefield from standing up and getting back on his feet. And still waiting on the decision. No penalty will be called. Looked like the official was talking it over with the scorekeepers. So it'll be a face-off in the Temple zone. No, they're going to call it a penalty against Temple, actually. Once against Blake Richmond. It's a 2-minute penalty. Temple clears it all the way back. It bounces off Zimmerman's leg, and it goes into the net, or on top of the net. He's able to recover. Some good instincts there. The Owls were in hot pursuit. Phillips leading the way. Going around the outside, behind the net. Gets it to Shepard. Looking for the lane. Gets it to the wing. Tulio now with it in front of Shepard. Tulio looking for the open man. Trying to find that lane. Shepard once again with it. Takes a shot. And a great glove save by Stephen Glick. Jake Harmon took the shot. But Glick did a great job to catch that puck in the middle of the air. Glick with a 93.8 save percentage this season. He's faced 209 shots before this game, only allowing 13 goals. Only allowing under 2 goals a game so far this time in net. He's been fantastic for them. Senior. Shepard with it once again. Up towards the blue line. Takes the shot. Gets it to Vitulio. Takes the shot. Gets to Gubacha. Back to Shepard. Takes the shot. And it's in! Owen Shepard with Westchester's first goal of the game with just under 10:30 to play. And Westchester finally breaking through to make this a 1-goal game. Owen Shepard, only 1 goal this season before this. He's played in 13 games. Has 8 assists so far. Had 3 of them against IUP. But tonight he's credited for the goal. That cuts this lead to 1. Westchester wins the draw. Some momentum now on their side. Looking to tie this game up. Hands down there with it. Moses trying to... He was trying to get it to his opposite defender. Instead, bounces out of the zone. They're forced to retreat. Walker trying to hang on to that puck across the middle of the ice. Lands down with it. Trying to fling it past Plazarki. Racing up the ice, trying to get another shot off. Takes the shot. The lane is quick to block it and stop it in its tracks. Conflict in the corner now. It's Tarty. Breaks it up. Clears it out of the zone. Inglewood forced to clear it in. And the Owls are forced to break out. Terry now gets it to Whittaker. Shoots it. It goes over the glove of the goalie, but just past the net in the process. Terry now trying to flip it over the middle in front of the goalie. The Owls are quick to deny it. Stonefield with it. Trying to get past McCormick. Flips it into the zone. Racing into the corner. Going behind the net. Rudolph trying to help him, but the Rams recover it. Get out of the zone once again. Inglewood with it. Back to Rudolph. Barrett trying to clear it out of the zone. Stonefield with it in front of the net. Gotta be careful here. Greasy now if it throws it up. No icing is called, so it will remain in the zone. Instead, the Rams will just fling it back towards center ice. The whistle blows it dead. Looks like this will be another penalty against the Owls, maybe a high stick. Instead, no, they will not call a penalty. It'll just be a face-off in front of the Temple, for the left side of the Temple goal. Westchester still trying to claw back into it. Shepard now if it takes the shot. Lane fires. Goes wide left of Glick. In front of the net takes the shot. It's off his pads. No good once again. Trying to get it to Kabacha in front of the net. Vitulio prevents it from advancing. Barrett now with it. One man to beat. Takes the shot, but great job by Vitulio to break up the shot. Shepard now bumping Barrett into the boards. Lane bumping Rudolph into the boards. Kubacha breaks it up. And the Golden Rams will kick it out of their zone once again. Butski now back within the puck. And Sauer now with it. To Walker. Walker to Butski. Butski trying to get into the middle of the ice. Butski to Walker. Goes wide left of the goalie. And Harmon now racing up the ice, trying to get past the defenders. Maglio breaks it up, and Sauer now comes up with the puck. High stick might be called here. Instead, an icing was called. That one bounced off the stick of Walker. It goes all the way into the other end of the ice, so an icing is called. 7:20 here to play, and it's a 1-point game. Golden Rams win the draw, but unable to keep it in the zone as Moses is forced to bring it out. Lands down now with it. Stonefield in the corner. Gives it to Walker. Back to Stonefield. Lands down with it on the left corner. Trying to get it to Pilarski. This one's going to dump all the way back down the other end of the ice. No icing is called, however. Pilarski trying to keep it in the zone. Maguire will switch out. Also trying to chase down the loose puck. No high stick is called. Instead, it will be called. It looked like he pushed it with his hand while it was still in midair. And the fans are not agreeing with it. Some disagreement from the crowd in the process. To me, it did look like he did push it forward with his hand, so instead they're just going to rule it. The hand pass, so they'll just start at the face-off dot. .640 to play in what has been an extremely close and well-fought game. Shepard gets it to Lane. It's out of zone. Shepard now once again dumps it into Temple zone. And this one stays in bounds. Stolasio trying to come up with it. Richmond now with it. Been forced to fall on top of it. It goes out of his glove. Stolasio now with it. Gives Magwell. Fires on the net. Goes wide left of the post. Richmond trying to get it, poking in. And Simmer jumping on top of it at the last second. Semper having a few choice words for him. Poking at the goalie while he was trying to score. That was a huge opportunity there. Simmer was behind the net. Wide open shot. The Stonefield shot sails wide left of the post, so they'll be forced to have another face-off. This game's likely to come down to the wire. Trying to keep it in bounds, and they will. Ringwood, but Kowalski keeps it in. The whistle blows the play dead, though. The ref having some disagreements with one of the players for Westchester. Machka disagreeing with the call, so it'll go back into their zone for yet another face-off. No, instead they'll have the face-off in the neutral zone. It's Kubachka. Temple wins the face-off. Sauer with the puck. Trying to get it to Walker, but it goes into Westchester zone. Armin trying to get through some players. Phillips now with it. Takes a shot. Goes right into the pads of Zimmerman. It looked like he was trying to get that past the right shoulder of Zimmerman. Instead, goes right into his stomach. 5:48 to play. Westchester wins the draw. They get it out of their zone. Terry now with it. Takes the shot. Bounces off the pads of Glick, but the Owls are able to keep it out of the net. Whittaker takes the shot. Sails wide left. Maglia with it. It's checked in the boards by Terry. Palacio chasing it down, able to connect with it. Takes the shot, bounces off the pads of the link once again. Wilf now with the ball. Polarski now with it. Dumps it into the zone. Temple is retreating, choosing to rotate some of their players out. Get some fresh legs on the ice. 1 minute to beat. Whittaker takes a shot, sails wide left. Let's hear now with it. Trying to get out of his zone. Lane comes up with it. 3 men in front of him. Gets to the outside. Checked into the boards. Ringwood comes up with it. You see now with it. Trying to break it out. Larsky in there to help him. Whittaker now getting in the action. Shepard eagerly awaiting the pass on the corner, where he scored his first goal of the game. And this will be another icing. 4:18 to go. Temple out shooting Westchester 26-18. However, only 2 goals for them. So credit Chad Zimmerman for putting up a great effort. 24 saves here tonight. Stephen Glick, however, having just as equally as impressive a game with 17 saves, only allowing 1 goal so far. Botchka gets set against Walker for the face-off. Makes the shot. Off the back pads of one of the players. Trying to get it out of their zone. Temple. Lane keeps it in the zone. Barrett trying to clear it out. Barrett with the puck. Dumps it into Westchester zone, into the corner. Ruska now with it. Trying to check Shepard to the boards. And misses his target. It's Kubachka now with it. Racing up the right side. Trying to get in the middle. Sails past the stick. Barrett once again with it. 3-on-3 advancement. Kubachka now with it. Fires. Goes off the face mask of Zimmerman. Barrett with it now in the corner. Trying to get past McCormick. Kubachka dumps it into the other corner. And that one drilled Zimmerman right in the face mask. Lands down now with it. Behind the net. Sauer forced to dump it off. 1 man to beat. He's got a breakaway opportunity. He's going to take a shot. He will score! Michael Walker puts it in off a beautiful pass from Sauer, and Temple has a 3-1 lead with 3:11 to play. Couldn't have drawn up any better. Sauer saw the open man, and Michael Walker switching in just at the perfect time, getting past his defender and putting it into the net. As Temple's looking to end this without the need for overtime. Just when it looked like Westchester was about to get back into the game, the Owls apply what could be the potential dagger. Just want to go back into the Westchester zone. Owen was in hot pursuits. Instead, Westchester clears it out. Takes the shot, goes off the stick of a Temple defender. And a great diving save by Polarski to break it out of the zone. Polarski putting his body on the line, jumping in front of the shot. Now a chance to score. Polarski with it. Takes the shot. Ringwood, but great deflection by Whittaker, who's going to race up the right side. Trying to get the shot off. No penalty is called. The Westchester bench wants it. And no whistle is blown just yet. 2:30 to play. And what a back and forth game this has been. Temple was looking to be in control for most of it, effectively outshooting Westchester. However, since the third period has begun, it has been a completely different ball game. Westchester far more aggressive, taking far more chances than in previous period in this game. And it looked like they had the momentum back on their side when they made it a 1-point game or 1-goal game. But then Walker gets the third goal of the game for the Owls. This will be another penalty. One of many that we have seen here tonight. It will be on number 4, Stonefield. There is a timeout on the ice. And we're gonna take a quick timeout here. We'll stay here, actually. Excuse me. Westchester was the one who actually called the timeout. Some disagreements over what kind of penalty it was, and wanted a chance to talk it over with their players as we enter the final frame. It's been an incredible game so far here today. We have seen plenty of highlights, plenty of spectacular plays here today. As the Owls get set to retake the ice, Westchester taking their time. Their coach really wanted to make sure he drills the message into them. Harmon, Shepard, Vitulio, Lane, Boschka will head in. 6 men on the ice now for the Rams, looking to try and make this a 1-goal game. So we get set for yet another face-off. Kubashka up against. This one sails all the way back and misses the net just barely. That could have been the potential dagger, but thankfully for the Rams, it sails left. Shepard trying to get through to the zone. Vitulio keeping it in the zone. No, they're going to call it. Goes out. He's going to fling it towards the net. He did fling it towards the net, but the wrong one, unfortunately. Instead of the goalie, fling it towards the net on the board. So back down to the Temple zone we go. They are shorthanded at the moment. 6-on-4. Not every day you see a 6-on-4 instance in any hockey game, but want to take advantage of being up 2 men right now, trying to make this a 1-goal game. The Owls just looking to clear out the zone, clear it out. Wilf now with it in the corner with Lansdowne. Takes the shot on the net, goes wide right. Shepard with it once again. It goes out of the zone and back down into Westchester territory. No icing is called, however. Gets it to Vitulio. Brings it up the middle and out of the left. Good stick handling to keep it out of their hands. Vitulio to Shepard. Shepard in the middle. Lane trying to get a shot. Takes a shot. And it is. And they will call that a goal. Joey Kubashka, credit him for the shot and for the score. It is now 3-2 with 1:29 here to play. It was a bit of a quiet celebration, so we weren't quite sure if he had got it in or not. But credit him for the score. Zimmerman back now into it. Now back to 5-on-5. 1:30, less than a minute 30 to play. Westchester trying to complete this comeback. Temple, meanwhile, just trying to hang on. Maglio falls down in pursuit of the puck. Shepard dumps it into the zone. Lane able to keep it in. Takes the shot towards the net. Watchka now in the corner up against Stonefield. Phillips trying to break it out. Lane trying to get it over to Shepard. Shepard trying to get past Magalo. Magalo breaks it up, gets it out of the zone. And Walker with the breakaway opportunity takes a shot, and it's in! Michael Walker, his second goal of the game, and that will just about do it. Michael Walker had 0 goals entering this game. In 12 games played, he had 3 assists, 2 goals on the night for him, 1 on an empty netter to seal this win for the Owls. I shouldn't say seal the win. The game is not quite over just yet. Still time to play. Crazier things have happened, folks. But it's looking more and more likely that Temple will come away with the win. And that goal by Michael Walker was unassisted for him. Doing a great job to take advantage of the loose puck and taking full advantage of the breakaway opportunity. Westchester now scrambling, trying to make this, get back in this as quickly as they can, taking any shot they can. Takes a shot on the outside, and is quickly swallowed up by Gilk. Jake Hoek with a shot that goes right into the stomach of Gilk. 34 seconds remain. And what an incredible game it has been, not only for Westchester, but for Temple as well. Seth Lerner had no goals entering the game. He gets his first of the night. Michael Walker had 0 goals. He gets 2 tonight. And Brandon Barrett adds another goal to what has been an impressive season for him. Fighting for the puck behind the net. Gets it out, takes the shot, puts it back into the middle. Already trying to take the shot, puts it over in front of the goalie. Collision at mid-ice. 12 seconds left. Big Hoek dumping it in the center ice. Tyler Carter trying to bring it up. And 3, 2, and 1. And that is it. The Temple Owls have taken down the Westchester Golden Rams. Some collision here behind the back of the net. What has been an incredibly physical game for both of these teams. Temple come away with a 4-2 win. And interestingly enough, every goal scored by the Owls tonight was either a freshman or they didn't have a goal entering this game. So, what a game it's been for the Owls. Steven Glick, 19 saves on the night for him. As his record improves to 6-2 in net. As we get set to shake, and the players are shaking hands as traditional. What an incredible game it has been. But thank you so much for tuning into the TU Ice Network. This has been Matt Rainier. Thank you so much, and have a great night, everybody.